guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel, Save with Dani. I'm Dani and I'm here today to cash stuff for April week 1. Yeah, we're officially in spring, although this week's weather has been down south, probably the whole country as well, has been very iffy. I think we had 4 seasons in one day the other day when I was literally on the school run. Going to collect my daughter from school, and I had sunshine on the way there, then rain, then it went very dark, lots of wind, then hail, then a bit of sleet, and then on the way back blue skies again. So it was like the strangest weather. How is everyone? I hope you've all had a good week. So news from me is last weekend was good. My daughter had her big show. She does a yearly big show with her theatre school, and it was brilliant, and she was brilliant, and she played a role that was very much out of her comfort zone, because she is used to being sweet, blonde-haired, blue-eyed girls in all the shows she's done, but this time she played Miss Trunchbull and she absolutely smashed it. She was fantastic. I was so proud of her. I was beaming in the audience, seeing her perform on stage. And yeah, I had a few messages from other mums afterwards telling me how brilliant they thought she was. So yeah, and she was very proud of herself and I was so pleased for her. So that was great. And that followed a very, very good parents' evening for her last week. And just before that, she got the results of her grade 3 Lambda exam and she got 96% with a distinction. So just brilliant time for my daughter at the moment. And then I had my son's parents' evening this evening and he's done very well as well. He struggles at school and but he does his absolute best and he brightens his teacher's day, which just makes me the proudest mum. So yeah, so that's my week. Everything at work is still the same. It's all up in the air at the moment. I am still facing redundancy, so no updates as far as that's concerned. Everything's okay, just plodding along, getting on with life. Life is lifing. Every adult knows that lifes. So yes, so let's get on with the cash stuffing. So I do have a little bit of that's my Hotel Chocolat VIP card. I do have a little bit extra today. I have an extra £5 because I sold some books on Vinted. So yeah, so that's going to go into Mini Mondays. So yep, so putting that in with in there. And so let's just do a quick thumbnail. I've got quite a lot of 20s today, so I might need to swap something. I've got no £5, so I might swap them out at the beginning and just cut that bit out, but let's see how we get on. So that's my cheeky thumbnail. So we should have 185, so let's check. 20, 40, and I've creamed my hands just before coming on, so hopefully they won't be all dry and horrible in this video. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 85. So we'll put 15 at the back for Mini Mondays. And the rest we will put in here. I'm going to need some 5s. We've got a nice bit of change this week too. Look at that. So what have we got? We've got £3 coins, 3 £2 coins. We have a 50p, 2 20p's, and then we have 6p for the charity box. Brilliant. And I have changed a couple of things in here. So I was having a little bit of moan, as I do, last week about how a couple of my challenges I've only got big numbers left. So the Seize the Day for Dingley, I generally do £5 in there a week, but I was left with all the big numbers. So what I've done is I've rubbed them all off, I've counted the cash, put it on my calculator, and I've crossed off all the bigger numbers. So now it's only 5 or below, so that makes it a lot easier going forwards. And so thank you to Cherry Bee who suggested that to me in my comments last week. And I've also done the same with Rainbow Road in here. So because the 25s were daunting me. So yeah, I've added them all up, put them all in the calculator and crossed off all the biggest ones. So we are literally now left with 10s and 5s. So that just makes it a bit less daunting. Yeah, with everything being up in the air. So yes, that's what I've done there. So let me pop this in here. And right, so petrol is going to get 30. It's week 1 of the Easter holidays, so we'll need some petrol. We've got a day out planned. We will be going to Warwick Castle, so I'm really looking forward to that. We will do a couple of national trusts because they always have good stuff on at Easter, and hopefully a day at the beach as well. Would love to do a day at the beach, so fingers crossed that we can do that. Groceries is going to get 60 as usual. Household will get 10 as usual. Right, this is where I'm going to need to, well, let's see. So if we put 2 10s in there for, actually, I think we've got enough. Let's put the 20 in there for personal, but we will do Moon and Stars, which is our weekly personal challenge, or spending money challenge. We've only got 2 weeks left. I think we've got a 5 in there because we keep getting 5s. Oh no, we haven't. So we'll have to swap it out if we don't get a 10. So if we get a moon, we save 5. If we get a star, we save 10. We've got a star, which saves 10, which is great because 1, we can get the change out, and 2, we have not had a 10 for a while, for a few weeks. So let's cross that off with 1 week to go. So this, we will be completing a challenge next week. That's very exciting. So let's see how much that gives us with 1 week to go. 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90 pounds. 90 pounds with that one. Awesome. Okay, that's a gross £10. I'm glad that one's getting spent. Okay, so that's the Saffiano done. Put that over there. Put that back there. Okay, let's go into our annuals. And we will start with Hello 2026, or the Spinner Challenge, which I'm doing with Cherry Bee, Vicky Uridge and Grace at Black Country Bear Budgets is also doing a spinner. So good luck to everyone for your spins this week. We are going to heads or tails for H for a high spin, T for a low spin. We have T for a low spin. We had a high spin last week, so that's okay. Okay, so yes, good luck everybody for your spins. That was quite a good spin, that was. Let's see. That is dead in the middle, so I'm going to spin that again. Hopefully we get a clearer one. That's a very clear 3. A very clear 3. Okay. So what we will do, let's put that to one side. We're going to need some 5s, so just bear with me. I'm going to change some money out. Okay, I've swapped in the challenges. I've swapped out 4 5s for the £20 note in the Lemons challenge. So we're going to need to go into the coin exchange. And we are going to need to exchange 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these tokens are from Endless Budgets and Designs that Cherry Bee kindly sent me. And we will put the 5 in here. But this is quite good because we get to do 1, 2, 3 into there, but we now have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We now have 5 that we can swap out and put 5 in the tin. 2, 3, 4, 5. Or do we wait until we get 10? No, we'll do it every 5. 3, 4, 5. Okay, so they can go back in here. So I didn't really need to do that, but anyway, but continuity. And then we take one of the 5s out, and we can then pop that in to the tin. Makes sense? So we swap that, and then we've got 2, and that can go into the Dingley challenge. So let's mark off. Oops, we've gone a little bit too far, Dani. Let's mark off 3 there on week 13. And then we are on week 1 of April. So let us cross off the first 5 for April. And that is 25 in 2026 from Esther at My Money Matters. There is a 5 in there. So we'll put 10 in. And we will take 5 out. And that gives us 20, 40, 50, 60, 70 and 80 pounds in there. Wonderful. So that's it for the annuals. So now we will go into the short-term binder, and we will put what are we going to do in here? We will do 5 plus the 2. So 5 plus the 2, which is 7. Where's my blue? So the star is a 5, so let's do the 5 and then the 2, like that. Or we could have done the octopus, couldn't we? Oh, just dropped that on the floor. Okay, so 5 and the 2, so that now gives us 3 1s in there. 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, plus the 3 is 78 in there now. Now we come into the family binder for Roll and Match from Eva at the Rocking Witch. And we have come into the second half of this challenge. We have only had a match once. 1 match. And Cherry B has now had 1 match as well. So let's see if I can get myself some luck with a match. Okay, so if we match, we save £5. If we don't match, we save 10. Here we go. Purple. Purple. Yay! We have a match. We're only saving £5 in this one this week. It's the second match. Hurrah. And that's okay, because this one is building up really, really well, because we keep on getting no matches. So there is a 5 in there, so let's take the 5 out and we'll put 10 in, and that now gives us, and roll a match, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10 and 20. 120. No, wrong one. Awesome. 120 in there. Put that away, and we will come into the Home Sweet Home binder and Rainbow Road. Okay, let's see what we have left. We have 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So we'll do £10 for this one, and then I'll show you what we're going to do. So we'll roll the dice for a colour. We're going to put £10 in here for sure. So that's a green. So we've got a £10 green one there. 10. Okay. And then that gives us in here 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75. It's 175 in there now. Builds up very, very well. Fabulous. And then we are going to come over to Big Budgeting Meetup. And we're going to start the word search, because that's £5 a letter. £5 a word. What colour should we do that? Let's do it in blue. Okay, so let's find a word. Oh, I found one already. Freebie. There. So on payday, I am going to allocate some more to this binder, because we need to get going with this, because we're in April, and so it's next month. It's officially next month, BBMU. I see the Northern ladies had their meetup last week. It sounds like they had a fabulous time. I watched Dolly B's video, and she said what a wonderful time they all had, so that's lovely. So hopefully the BBMU will be just as good. Right, let's put £5 in there. And this will be my third BBMU, so I feel very lucky that I've been able to go to them all. Okay, so now we'll come across to the challenges, and we will do lucky toss. And okay, so we have 6 challenges, which is Penguin Love from Social Budgeting Life. That only needs £5, so hopefully we can miraculously get a 1. Then we've got It's Okay Not to Be Okay from Wednesday Plans. Then we've got Smithy's Order from Dingley Designs. We have Violet's Turning Violet from Cash But Cute. And we have Wizarding World Word Search from Budget Saving Queen, and Easy Peasy Lemon Squeezy from Peachy Budgets, which I also need to condense that one down as well. So that's what I'm going to do after this video. I will do the same. I'll cross off the big ones, or whatever big ones I can. So yes, so those are the 6. So we'll roll a dice to see where the £15 is going. If we get a 1, we'll put 5 in there, and then we'll roll again. So let's see if we can miraculously get a 1. Yay! Look at that. It was a 1. Smooth as you like. Smooth, Dani, smooth. Right. Right, let's... Oh, no, I'm taking money out. Ding, 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 ding. We have finished. So we have 20, 30, 40, 45, 50, 55 and 60. £60 in there. So let's just cross this one off. Ta-da! That's a lovely challenge. Penguin Love. I literally love penguins. So that saved us £60. So I'm just going to write on here, complete, because I am keeping hold of all my challenges that I complete this year. Because I loved seeing that on other channels last year, how many challenges, and just laying them all out and just seeing what you've achieved in the year. I really, really liked that. So I was like, I'm definitely doing that next year. So this one's complete on the 29th of March. I know that's we're technically in April, but it's because April falls within this week. 29th of March. And we will get our new challenge out, which I've already allocated all the new challenges. But we won't do that now. And then I will reallocate that at the beginning of next week's video. So that's that. Right now, we need to see where the last 10 is going to go. So let's go. It's going in number 6. £10 in there, and that gives us 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. So we're over a third of the way now, because this one saves £150. So we need to mark off 10. So we'll just do it like this for now. But I will condense this down a bit, yeah, or I'll do what I said I was going to do. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one, but that is that for challenges. Now we just need to deal with the change. So I'll come into annuals for that. So we will start with, there's no 10p's this week. For Esther's Every 10 Counts Savings Challenge, My Money Matters. Every 20 counts, also from Esther at My Money Matters. We have 2 20p's. So 1 and 2. We are so very close now, look at that. So that's that one. And then we have 50p's, please, from We Got This Studio. Have 150p. Although this one is slow, the end is in sight now for this one. And then we'll get out 100 Hearts of Joy. And we're on yellow. And we have three £1 coins. 1, 2, and 3. 3 £1 coins. Again, from We Got This Studio, 100 Hearts of Joy. And this will be the last time I'm doing that one and the last time I'm doing the 50p's, please. Right, for Check Your Pink Heart from Bethany Budgets. We've got 3 £2 coins, and that gets us within touching distance of the end of this challenge. Very much enjoying doing this one, especially because it's just a nice quick one. The other one before was £100 and it took quite a long time, so to have 40 is good, and that's a nice little amount to reallocate as well. So that's the end of that. I'm not going to put the change away on video because it's so noisy and clunky and all the bags and stuff. So I'm going to do that now. I've marked it all off, so that's fine. So thank you all for watching my video. If you did like, please do give me if you did like the video, please do give me a like. If you're not already, please could you press the subscribe button and subscribe to my video. I'm very, very close to hitting 500 subscribers. I will be doing a 500 subscriber giveaway. So if you could share or subscribe or whatever you can to help me get to my 500 subscribers, I'd be super, super grateful. And as I said, there will be a giveaway at 500 subscribers, so yes. And if you do want to leave me a comment, please do. I love reading your comments. And if you do watch Mini Mondays, I'll see you tomorrow for Mini Mondays for £15, bonus 5 this week. If not, I'll see you all in my next video, which will be cash stuffing for week 2 of April. We will be in the thick of half term, so I might sound a bit more stressed than this, or it might be lovely. It could go either way. But yeah, I hope everybody else has a wonderful half term, has a lovely week, fantastic weekend, and I'll see you all soon. Lots of love, everybody. Bye.